Good morning, happy Saturday. I am up early, it's about 7:30, and I woke up at like 6:30 because I'm hitting the road and driving north. I have a rehearsal for the show I'm directing, and since I'm going to be in town, my sister's birthday is on Monday, and I won't see her before then. I might not even see her today. We'll see how her schedule works out with mine, but I wanted to put together her birthday gift. Pardon the messy bed, but I have this happy birthday bag that I'm recycling. Someone gave it to me for my birthday, and I always save all of these. Right over here, I've got a mess apparently. I just save all these bags so I can kind of go through and reuse them. And then let's see here. I have this, which was given to me by a friend. It doesn't really go with my decorative aesthetic, but it says, "When I count my blessings, I count you twice." My sister loves baking. I thought this was kind of cute, so I've saved that to give her. I also bought this mug. Our last name starts with a D. It says "Initially Yours," and the mug itself is just really cute, really beautiful. I don't drink coffee or tea, and I just buy things impulsively at Goodwill all the time. So let's see. I got this for $2 at Goodwill, so it's probably tacky to leave the price on, but I'm going to anyway. And then these, it says "None of your dang business," and something genius, freaking genius. So I got these, I think, as a gift a couple of years ago from one of my employees was giving me a going away gift, and I just have saved these. So as you may remember, Kara likes to swear in my YouTube videos, so that. And then this card I bought a long time ago. It just says "It's your birthday. This monster's giggling just for you because you're so fun and awesome too. Happy birthday, have fun." So I had that laying around too, and it will work. So I've just kind of collected this stuff over the last little while. And then this is a book that I found. I think this must have also been in my special box. And my grandmother gave it to my sister when she was 5. She used to love giving us thrifted books. But my sister loves squirrels now. And so I bet she doesn't even remember getting this. And it's been in storage for a million years. So I am going to give that to her. And I think it'll be really special. I saved my bags, and I also saved tissue paper. So I will just give her... Blue might look nice with that bag now. Let's see. A lot of Christmassy ones. Lavender. Let's see. Orange might be good. Let's see if I have any other colors. More orange hiding in here. Okay. Orange it is. I'll fluff it up with some orange. I've also gone through my little cabinet of wine and my shelf of wine because we're doing a gift basket raffle today as a part of our fundraiser for the show. So I was like, I have plenty of wine I can donate. So I have Left Coast Cellars Pinot Noir, and then I figured just some champagne would be nice too. So I'm gonna put both of those, I think, in the gift basket. So I'll just chat for a moment while I'm driving, as long as the phone cooperates. Alright, so the show that I'm directing, a little bit of backstory for you. Oh, my hair is lovely. When I was in high school, the choir and band and drama kids did something that we called Night of Musical Theater. So we would it was a musical review, so we would just do songs from different shows. And you know, every year would have like a theme or something like that. We were we thought we were so good. You know, we did Journey and Life is What You Make It. And we would just do songs from different musicals that we really liked and come up with a theme for it. So, the year after I graduated high school, they did Alum Night of Musical Theater, where alumni came home and performed shows or songs. And then, you know, a couple years passed, and in 2012 they invited alumni to come back and be in the show with current students, and they called it the Best of Night of Musical Theater. and it was a lot of fun, but that was 5 years ago, and I was kind of getting restless a few months ago and was like, you know, it'd be awesome to perform again, we should do this again. Let's do our own. So we're doing Alum Night of Musical Theater again, and I kind of got the ball rolling, and we've been, you know, casting and assigning music and trying to have rehearsals when we can. But I live in Portland, Oregon, which is 2 hours away from where I grew up. So it's really hard to direct a show 2 hours away from where it's happening, I have found. And people have been dropping out, which has been a little discouraging for me personally. Like, it's not, I know it's not personal against me, but, you know, I really wanted this to be, I had this vision of what this would be, and I definitely have had to scale it down, which is great. I would much rather do a really solid production and do what we do well, rather than trying to do too much and not being successful with it. So we've had to cut back a lot of things and scale down our ambitions. The other side of this is that we are doing a musical theater intensive for current students. So if you're a current student in the school district, you're invited to this summer camp essentially, where you will get some intensive instruction from alumni who have gone off and made performance their career, and they're coming home to do workshops on how they did that, so that current students can hear like, hey, I came from the program you're in, and this is how I made this a career, and this is what this has meant to me. So they're gonna get that, and then they are learning a song or two to do in the show with us. So it's kind of two different things going on at once. My co-director is kind of tackling the intensive side of things while I'm doing the show. But it's just so hard with everybody being spread out and, you know, saying, oh, I'm totally committed, I'll be there and I can do it, count me in. But they aren't coming to rehearsals, and they're not rehearsing their music or anything like that, and I'm just kind of nervous about what's going to show up at dress rehearsal, because who knows what people have been working on. Today we are going to do 2 group numbers, learning the staging and blocking and whatnot for that, a little bit of choreography. That video I posted on my channel a few weeks ago was choreography for one of the songs we're doing today, so that's what I'm up to today. And I'll be in the same town I grew up, so I'm going to give my sister her birthday gift, and I'll see my parents, I'm sure. Maybe I'll do dinner with them or something. I do need to get the rental car back. I'm like going up a hill, so don't mind me. I do need to get my rental car back because I don't want to pay for a second day, because that would be a frugal fail. Yeah, I was planning to rent the car this morning and drive up because rehearsal's at 4. But I forgot that we're doing a fundraiser where the local movie theater is showing Into the Woods, and the proceeds from today's viewing will go toward our production. So I need to be there for that, and we're doing a raffle, so that's what the wine bottles were for, and they're gonna get like movie passes and tickets to our show and some chocolate. So just a nice little gift basket that we're raffling off before the movie starts. And so that's happening this morning, and then I have a couple hours to kill before the actual rehearsal. And then we'll see who comes, and we'll see what we get done. What is that? Oh. Apparently the car beeps when other cars get really close to you. That's fancy. Let's see. But yeah, so that's the show. That's what I'm working on. It's keeping me really busy. It's also really stressing me out. The show is in about 3 weeks. So the July 29th. If you happen to be in Washington and want to go watch a bunch of alumni sing and dance, let me know. I just had a spider drop down. It was very small, but I freaked out. I hate spiders. I'm not afraid of them in the sense that I can't deal with them, but I hate being snuck up on by them. Like, oh gosh. Anywho, that was alarming. And then I opened the window and my hair got all crazy, so what a great start to my day. I got all of this for $13. That is unheard of at the movie theater.
I wish.
And in this village,
More than anything.
lived a young maiden.
More than life. More than jewels.
Oh, the sun is out. Alright, so the movie is over. You know, I love Into the Woods. It is one of my favorite musicals. It's one of the first musicals I was exposed to in high school. When I found out they were making a movie with Anna Kendrick and Meryl Streep, I was just like, ah! Oh, and then Emily Blunt, you know, I love her from Devil Wears Prada, so. Anyway, Into the Woods is always a special place in my heart, and in fact, one of the songs we're doing in our show is from Into the Woods, so that's pretty cool. It's about 12:45. I'm gonna go have lunch with my mom, and my sister's probably at work actually, so let's go visit my sister. I drove a whole 20 feet across the street. We're gonna, her car is right here, so she's probably working. I don't think we're allowed to, I don't know if you're allowed to videotape in banks. I feel like that's probably like a big rule that you're not supposed to do. But we're gonna do it anyway. She's been absent from my vlogs because she didn't go to Wyoming with us. So we're gonna go visit Kara.
I hope you weren't waiting for a ride, bro.
First I was gonna say I parked right next to you. One more time. I parked right next to you.
Well, I was expecting you to need a ride.
Okay.
I don't know, you can't cue this shit, bro. I'm not an actor.
You know, it's really hot in here. Apparently parking not in the shade with leather seats wasn't the best idea. We are off to lunch with Kara and Mom. You'll remember her from earlier episodes. She doesn't actually know that I'm going. She invited me and I said maybe because I just didn't know how long my fundraiser would go. It's kind of funny actually, while I was waiting at the bank, a couple of gals that went to the fundraiser came in to go to the bank and they were talking about it and, oh, we watched this musical. It was a Broadway show and they made it into a movie and all this stuff. So that was kind of cool. I love it. It's really sweet.
We're not gonna wait for Mom.
We're not waiting. Apparently I recycled this envelope.
Okay, Uncle Dan.
It's okay, I can fix it.
Hopefully Mom will be here soon.
It's hard to do this on film.
I hope I told her to be down here at like
She texted me and said 1:15.
Okay, good.
She said it again.
Yay! Tim made it.
Thank you so much right now.
You love me.
We've been playing this game where Tim needs to get down on his video vlog, but I don't do it right, and so we had to do so many different takes.
Oh.
And I hate it. I have one tail light out. I was like, you know what? This is gonna be the time where I get my ticket. It's night. It's 4th of July. I've had 2 beers. I have Jack in the backseat. And I'm gonna get in so much trouble. But I didn't. So we're good. I was worried though. And cut.
So now what?
We wait.
That bacon looks good going out.
Oh, and I love your shirt. Aww.
Be right with you guys.
Yes.
I can't tell if I can see my shirt.
Be careful with that one going out real fast.
The most popular.
The most popular.
It was done, I guess.
Did I do it right?
I didn't see what you were doing. Yeah.
Hello?
Making a face when you suck your pop. Was that it?
Yeah. It's the, what is it called?
The awkward set.
The awkward set.
It's like, oh, that's awkward. Actually, it's 2 hands.
Oh. One, it's mainly the, there's nothing on there.
That's a new screensaver.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Him sleeping.
That's been there for like a month.
Well, you never let me see it.
You've seen it before.
No, that's,
Yes, you
that's a different one.
Yes, you have.
The last one I saw was you and Nick.
This is riveting conversation.
No.
Were you telling a story?
I was telling a story.
Well, are we ready to do
Yay!
the birthday gift?
It's my birthday.
When's your
Not
actual
yet.
birthday?
Monday.
When's your actual birthday?
Monday,
How old are you gonna be?
27.
An old lady. Alright, now in here are a couple of DVDs that I borrowed from the parents. I'm also just returning them.
Oh, but I love them. Okay, no, just that one.
Okay. So those are for Dad.
Today's your birthday, and there's a little monster going. I'm not gonna nip this. Oh, this is cute. I count you twice. I don't know why you used orange.
Because there's orange on the bag. It worked.
Empty squirrel.
Read the front cover. No, well, the inside cover.
Oh, Kira, happy autumn 95, Grandma Lou. It's like she knew I was gonna love squirrels.
Yeah.
This is no longer the property of the Seattle Public Library. It's mine now.
Where did you get it?
It was also in my
Well, it's just a cup.
Is that a D?
Yes.
Okay.
A coffee cup.
Well, my
Is that
name
what
is
it
Kara. Just kidding.
Oh, darn it. Had one job out of 26 letters.
Oh, but that's cute. I love it. Is there more? Just kidding.
Nice.
My dad and I are at a Chinese buffet for dinner. I just got out of rehearsal. I didn't really film at rehearsal because I was using my phone to play all the music, but I might try to insert a clip. If not, I'll have footage at our next rehearsal. But we're gonna get dinner and then I'm gonna hit the road home. For my seconds, I got baked salmon and chocolate pudding. Alright, it is 11:30. I am downtown waiting for my bus. I dropped off my rental car at 10:30, took the Max downtown, that took an hour. And then it'll be a 25-minute ride home. The bus gets here in about 8 minutes, so it'll probably be after midnight before I actually wind down, and then I work at 7. So I almost took a Lyft home just because it's late and I work early, but I already decided I'm taking a Lyft to work in the morning because it'll take me over an hour to get to work at the hotel at 7, and it's not worth it. So I'm just gonna take the Lyft in. I also wanted to clarify a few things from the earlier vlogs. When I got to the bank, that weird noise was actually my friend Amber. It's Kara's boss, and I worked with Amber at McDonald's back when I was in high school, and so she knows me and recognized me as soon as I walked in, so that was really cool, and I stopped recording right away. And then at lunch, when Kara mentioned having 2 beers before driving home, I wanted to clarify that it was like 2 beers and then an hour and a half later she drove. But you know, when you're worried about getting pulled over, it's just like, but I drank at some point that I can remember. And so anyway, don't worry, she was not drunk or tipsy driving or anything like that. And on that note, I will say good night and I'll talk to you tomorrow.